Meeting Princess Diana and Mother Teresa was one of the most fascinating experiences I ever had. As a young boy, I used to collect autographs in New York City, and I had met a lot of movie stars and rock stars and all types of notable people. But one day, a friend of mine who worked for a news agency told me that Mother Teresa was in town and that Princess Diana was going to be coming to meet her. And I was very excited by this because I look up to both Mother Teresa and Princess Diana. Of course, Mother Teresa spent her whole life helping the poor and making a positive difference. And Princess Diana, though she was a wealthy princess, she always did positive things like helping people in landmines and people with different diseases and things like that. So I went there that day with my dad, who was a photographer, and when we were there were a lot of people waiting by the front of the Missionaries in Charity where Mother Teresa was staying, and Princess Diana was going to go in. So I waited up the block, and all of a sudden I expected maybe a huge motorcade or lots of security or lots of people to come, but there was one small town car with non-tinted windows, and it was waiting at a red light. And I said, "Oh my God, that's Princess Diana in the car." So I very calmly went over there and I knocked a couple times on her window and smiled. And she rolled down the window and she said hello, and I asked for her autograph and she signed it for me, and she was very friendly. And I said, "Would you mind if I took a photograph?" And she said sure. And a few moments later she went in to the Missionaries in Charity, and I said, okay, well, at least I got to meet Princess Diana, which is pretty cool. I didn't think Mother Teresa would come out. Next thing I know, about 5 minutes later, Mother Teresa with Princess Diana come out of the front door of the Missionaries of Charity. They walk to the front of the building. They start holding hands and smiling. And all of us that were out there were a lot of photographers and news reporters from the networks and things like that. And they were standing there smiling. And my father, who's a photographer, took an amazing picture of Mother Teresa and Princess Diana together. Luckily, I would be able that same trip to have both Mother Teresa and Princess Diana autograph this picture, and it's one of the most special things I ever had. That picture today is still one of my favorite memories and things that I have. And sadly, both Mother Teresa and Princess Diana died just a couple months later that same summer. But I learned a great lesson by meeting them. Mother Teresa showed me that you can really make a difference in the world, and if you set your life to making positive change, you can help others and be impactful, and really that we do have a high ability. And she really believed in God, and I also believe that God makes a big difference in our lives, and if you have faith and hope, it makes situations easier. And Princess Diana taught me that even if you are notable or famous or live a very wealthy lifestyle, you can still be a good person and make change and use the success and the talents that you have to inspire others and to make a positive difference. And I want to tell you that a part of meeting them encouraged me to build the community we run. My wife and I run a community called Will Listen, and when I was a teenager I nearly died from bipolar disorder and felt very alone and isolated, and I wish there were more people to talk to about what I was facing. So we created a community where everyone can get together, we encourage each other, we talk about our feelings, we share stories, we let out our emotions, we find hope, we put uplifting things on there, and it's a great place to just get together and meet some terrific new people. We also do a one-on-one coaching service where if you're having a tough time or want to make positive change, we'll work with you. And I'd love to come be a part of our community called Will Listen. You can find it at WILLLISTEN.com. That's WILLLISTEN.com. Will Listen. And I really thank you for listening to my story about Mother Teresa and Princess Diana and meeting them. Even though it's been many years since it happened, it was an honor. And they say Mother Teresa might even be a saint one day. And as I grow older, to know that I might have actually met in person a saint is a fascinating, amazing thing. And I really continue to enjoy the lessons they taught all of us. So I hope whatever's going on in your life, that you have faith and hope and know that you can accomplish your dreams and life can get better. And I really thank you so much for listening to my story and watching this video.